Welcome to Tournament Expert. Today we're going to show how to create a custom scoreboard in Word. So when we come to the player list, we go up to the icons and click on the custom scoreboard icon. Once we get the custom scoreboard up, now we will look and see what columns we need and how large or small we want to make those boxes. So in column 1, I'm going to make this the player's box, and then column 3 over here will be an individual box or a scoring box. So I choose the columns, and then I can use the arrows here to create the sizes that I need. So we'll knock this down to a little more manageable size. I'd like a third scoring box, so I'm going to choose that over here in column 7 and increase the size there as well. We want to button this up or close the gap. So I'm going to do that with the arrows here. Of course, we need more room for the names, so I'm going to make that larger as well. This highlight line that has popped up tells me that it's too big, and we're in portrait, so now if I go to landscape, I have plenty of room, and I can make those sizes a lot bigger, those names. Last time we were in here, we were creating teams. I'm going to change this to individual players. And now, of course, I can change. I can make it 1-player teams and go all the way up to 6-player teams. For this example, we're going to keep it at a 4-player team. Now I need to choose what scoring boxes that I need. So for instance, we're going to make this a Pro-Am today, and all I need is the Pro's front, back, and total. So to turn off the other scoring boxes, I just left click, and I can get rid of the boxes that I don't need. Or perhaps you want the team gross, team net, or maybe you just want to create something different. So we're ready. We're going to go ahead and create the scoreboard. And as it comes in, you can see that the software is creating the board for you. And once it's been created, then we can come in and we can do different things. So for instance, we could change the fonts, pull up the font box, and click in here. And now you can actually arrow up and down and see the different fonts before you choose the font that you want to use. Oh, let's go back here. You can also make the fonts larger or smaller based on what you want it to look like. We can pull up the color wheel and do the same. So you could choose again an area and change it to the color that you want. Now if you wanted to insert a logo or two, we can click up here on watermarks and then find the logo or logos that we'd like to add. Pull that in. Comes in really big, but it is a watermark. It's in the background. You can leave it there if you like it. You can make it lighter or darker. If you don't like where it is now, we can move it to another area. We could put it in any of the predefined areas, top right, bottom right, etc. So let's take it up to the top right. It's obviously too big, so we're going to go ahead and make it smaller. Now, if this was a major event, maybe you had someone go out and take some pictures of the players or of the groups. Even just a small digital camera will work. You can drop those pictures into your PC. So now we can, because we use the controls of Word and Excel, we can insert a picture. And it will take us in and we can find where those pictures are located. And then click on the player that you'd like to add to the scoreboard. So you can do that for all your players in the tournament and create the board just the way you'd like it to look. We start out our scoreboards at 8.5 by 11 size paper, and you can take that all the way up to 42 inches wide by 9 feet long, depending on the type of printer that you have. And this gives you the ability to create scoreboards to look the way you want them for any particular event.